My name is Arbonne, and I am a functional skills teacher at South Clearfield Elementary, and I serve students who have severe special needs. Davis Education Foundation has allowed me opportunities that I would never have had otherwise. When I was a brand new teacher, I was needing supplies for my classroom. Interestingly enough, I needed a swing. I have several students who are nonverbal, and without the ability to have something like a swing, they didn't have as much independence as I felt like they needed. For my students, amazing results. I have one student named Tori. She is a little girl with Rett's, and she came to my classroom with the inability to really express her needs and wants. We put her in this swing, and before we knew it, she was expressing more, that she wanted more, and you could tell when she wanted to go or when she wanted to stop. I can't imagine what it would be like to not have the ability to communicate with those that I love, not being able to communicate as a teacher to the students in my classroom. But thank you to the Davis Education Foundation. I can now imagine a better quality of life for all students with special needs, and a better quality of communication for those parents who want to hear "I love you," and who can hear that through different technology and the ability to do so because of the money that we receive.
I'm Kathleen Chronister, principal at Mountain High School. We serve students who have struggled in their traditional high schools. About half of them come from poverty, so they really struggle with just basic kinds of resources, transportation, food, housing. We have about 27 homeless students right now. One of our concerns a few years ago was that our students were hungry. They were coming to school hungry. So we looked at how we could help bridge that gap with their food to help them be successful at school, particularly on evenings, weekends, and holidays. We have a food bank, and in our food bank we do have a number of community organizations who donate to us, but we always seem to be short of proteins, canned meats that go along with our recipes that we send home with our students with all the food ingredients. So the foundation has been so gracious in providing bridging that gap for us, that they're able to provide some resources where we can purchase the proteins to go along with our healthy recipes that we send home with our students on a daily basis. I just can't imagine being so hungry and being a teenager, particularly growing as fast as teenagers do, and not having food on weekends or on evenings or during the holidays.
My name is Reed Grant, and I have the opportunity to serve this year as the board president for the Davis Education Foundation. My day job is I'm a wealth advisor in the private bank at Wells Fargo in Salt Lake City. And Childspring is an opportunity for principals to nominate children in their school who, as they begin the new school year, may not be able to afford or may not have shoes, underwear, jeans, coats, jackets, those types of things. And so it's an opportunity for the Davis Education Foundation to spend a Friday morning very early at the Kohl's in Layton and shop with young men and young women who are about to start the school year. Most of them are excited, but yet very humbled, I think, by the opportunity to go and shop for these new things. I can't imagine a young second or third grader starting school not having shoes that are adequate, clothes that are adequate to start the school year, and to imagine that they're sitting there worried about their peers and how they look and the clothes they're wearing and maybe holes or patches in those clothes. I can't imagine one of our students in Davis County starting school like that.
I'm Bryn Erickson, and I'm a second-year teacher, third grade teacher at West Point Elementary. Cash for Classrooms has allowed me to fulfill the wish list that I have, all those little things that I would like to achieve but can't because I really don't have the funding unless we go into the grocery fund. So it's amazing that it's so accessible to so many in our district. Last year I bought the reading center material last year, and this year was math center materials, and it's met all of those needs that I have in my own classroom. Grants are very competitive and very time consuming, and where Cash for Classrooms is rather simple and accessible to everyone within our district, it's nice to know that we work for those who care about their teachers and really want to meet our needs. I can't imagine where my students would be without Cash for Classrooms. It's really provided my wish list, my dreams to come true.
My name is Eric Engar. I'm the Assistive Technology Specialist with the school district. One of the things we work on a lot with students is communication. Students who can't speak for various reasons. In the past, those solutions were $18,000 medical devices with robotic voices. With the introduction of new technologies like tablet computers and apps that work with that, we've been able to get that to a lot more kids. What we've been able to do with the foundation is grab a big group of them all together at once, get the technology out to the students, the supports out to the teams to help them use it, and so they've all started down that road together. So now you have a community of students who are learning to communicate together and a community of professionals who are helping each other. And without the Foundation's grant, we would have been stuck on that one at a time process. So this year we asked the grant for $18,000. We matched that grant with about $5,000 to purchase the apps, and they purchased the hardware for us. So imagine not being able to talk, to not being able to let somebody know that your stomach hurts, to let somebody know that you love them. Imagine not being able to say any of that. And now imagine being given a voice and a way to access and to express who you are.